I'm Madeline Lowe.
I'm Quincy Taylor.
My name is Brooke Hamilton.
I'm Tyler Howe.
John Baxter.
I'm Christian Slay.
It's not.
I think it is.
It depends on the classes you take. You can choose, like we said, you can choose to take AP, and AP are definitely harder than regular classes. So I feel like high school isn't as hard as it could be though.
Well, I feel like my classwork is very challenging.
Mine is too.
I don't feel like I take AP and honors classes in addition to my sport and leadership classes, but I still feel like even my AP classes aren't that difficult.
I think it can be difficult if you get involved like in a lot of activities and stuff, and also try to take AP classes, because I'm involved in so many different extracurricular activities that just are like all over the place that sometimes it makes it harder to like keep up with your schoolwork. So I might have to stay up later at night to stay caught up or do my homework on the weekends for that week.
I take all AP classes along with my 2 leadership classes, along with volleyball and track and then my community service activities. I feel like it's a challenge to try and balance all of those things while, maintaining a good grade point average.
Sometimes it's challenging, like when I get a lot of homework and then I have to go to football and so on. That takes up so much of my time.
School's never really been that challenging for me. Never really had very much homework on a consistent basis.
So the challenge is found in balancing all of the extra things that we do, not in the classwork itself. Not much.
Actual studying? No.
Like studying just outside of school itself.
Does studying include like doing homework?
Outside of school? Maybe an hour or 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably spend like 2 hours.
A day or a week?
2 hours a day.
Okay.
And then on the weekends, probably honestly, on the Sunday afternoon, sometimes I might spend 4 hours doing homework, just getting caught up.
Do you really spend an hour a day, 2 hours a day studying?
I really do. Doing homework and stuff because
I've never done that much homework.
Well, I'm kind of
it
an overachiever.
Flexes if one day I don't
I'd
have
probably
homework.
say maybe an hour a week. So the challenge is found in balancing all of the extra things that we do, not in the classwork itself.
I'm on the volleyball team and in student congress at Norman High. I am in Mu Alpha Theta, Spanish Honor Society, National Honor Society. I'm in other things, but
So many things you can't even remember each one.
yeah, link crew, all these kinds of things. And then outside of school, I'm very heavily involved in the youth program and the choirs at my church.
Okay.
I'm in track and volleyball, in National Honor Society, Spanish Honor Society, Young Republicans, Link Crew, Student Council, and then outside of school, I'm the Teen Advisors of Norman president, which is a community service group, and then I'm also a Special Olympics volunteer coach and unified partner.
I'm also in student congress. I'm captain of our school's prom squad, or varsity prom squad, I guess. I'm a news editor for our school's newspaper. I'm state president of Oklahoma Scholastic Media Association, Oklahoma Interscholastic Press Association. It's a really long name. And I'm in Link Crew, Key Club, Christians on Campus, chairman for the Oklahoma Association of Student Councils. You're into that too. And then I'm also in Teen Advisors of Norman. I'm a competitive dancer at my dance studio here in Norman, and I'm also involved in my youth group and I'm a middle school youth leader.
Okay.
I'm on varsity baseball, student congress with everybody here. The Young Republicans, I'm the president of Frisbee Club, Rotary Interact Club, and outside of school, basically just baseball. I don't feel like, I'm also in National Honor Society,
Yeah.
and then church, I guess, but that's about it.
Football, Stuco, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and Rotary.
I'm in soccer, student congress, and Spanish club.
Okay.
I'm in paintball club.
Do you think that this is the biggest difference between us and maybe China or India in how we spend our time outside of just the regular curriculum of school? We're almost receiving two types of education, school and social, whereas somebody who is more sheltered or narrow focused, they're only getting one type of education.
Yeah.
Where when you go out into the business world after college and things like that, you need both types of education, not just knowing how to compute numbers.
I take math analysis, which is, I guess, calculus and trig.
Okay.
I'm in my second year of AP Calculus
Okay.
this year.
I'm in math analysis right now, and I've taken chemistry.
Okay.
We have a special honors math called Aegis Math,
Yeah.
and it's a mix of AP Calculus, AB and BC with trigonometry, and AP Geometry.
It's just.
It's everything. It's just
Okay.
it's a lot of AP. It's kind of like the mega
Okay.
things mixed in, and you have to try out for the class or apply, and only 27 or so got accepted our
Okay.
year.
What about science?
I'm in physics this year, and I've taken chemistry and biology, and then physical science they offer freshman year.
I went up to chemistry.
Okay.
Up to chemistry.
I took physical science, biology, chemistry, and physics.
I'll probably take 1 year back past the requirements, but so far I'm in Algebra 1.
Okay.
I'm in geometry, and I'll probably take as much as I can, I guess.
Engineering.
Okay.
Sports marketing.
Journalism or ministry.
Okay.
Medical school.
Psychology.
Computer science.
Well, with AP classes, we can get hours of college out of the way and get a head start.
Okay.
I guess for being a journalist, I'm involved in our school's newspaper, and I've done workshops and applied for scholarship summer programs and done things like that.
Okay.
I've talked to people who are like in the marketing world and what classes I should be taking and what their jobs are like and such.
Well, I want to be a dermatologist, so when I go see my dermatologist, I've talked to him and asked him, because he went to OU here locally, and I feel like if I've asked him and he's told me what classes I'm gonna have to take in college and who I need to talk to or what what things I need to go do. So, are you asking if we just view our colleagues as our competitors, or? Well, there's no doubt that they will.
I think
have the
they are
same-
competitors. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially
Yeah.
Journalists.
especially in modern times, we're able to have people come to America and compete for those jobs.
Like contribute to the world.
Like sometimes that's kind of scary to
Yeah.
want to try and tackle something such as helping the whole world at a time. Myself,